I want to give you a quick Gmail guide into this conversation. I want to explain to you what Gmail really is and also how to use it to your advantage, regardless of the activity you are using Gmail for. So let's first define what Gmail really is. So Gmail is one of the most popular webmail services available today, and you have about 1.8 to 2.2 billion active global users to date. Okay, so the cool thing about Gmail is that it is easy. You don't have to pay for anything, and you can scale the tool, no problem. That's really fantastic. And so what I want to say, how do you use Gmail actually this year? Gmail has many upsides, which are the main reasons why it is so loved around the world. The main features are storage, layout, integration, personalization. You have advanced search, Gmail labels, and filters. Okay, so for storage, you have 15 gigabytes. I mean, competitors actually will offer a 2 to 4 megabytes, but Google has increased its storage capacity over time. So now it is 15 gigabytes of initial storage in Gmail. So this amount is available for free, and it's enough to save all the most important emails you need for future reference. Okay. Now just remember that the free 15 gigabyte is shared between Gmail, Google Drive, and Google Photos. You can purchase more space if you want, or if you are part of a company, the better option is to consider actually one of the G Suite plans. In terms of layout, well, Gmail was the first webmail service to break with the interface pattern of an inbox, bringing a cleaner visual and organization to its users. So one thing Gmail brought is the vision of emails grouped according to the subject line. So that's kind of cool. So when you actually receive a reply to a message, all previous messages are displayed in a collapsible vertical thread. This facilitates the visualization of the entire conversation and helps you review previous discussions easily. In terms of security and anti-spam, Gmail is how it's really up there also. You have organization features in terms of label, in terms of filters. You have tabs, you have stars. Fantastic. Okay. Also, the Gmail search box is also very helpful. I'm showing you on the screen. Here is an updated version of the search function. So whenever you need to find an email message, you can search it on the Gmail search box and find it very quickly. This box has the Google search engine attached, which allows you to get instant results. So that's really fantastic. So to do a search, just enter the criteria you need in the search bar and hit enter. So when it comes to having a Gmail guide, I want to explain to you how to create a Gmail account. So when you first visit the Gmail homepage, in the middle of the page, and at the upper right, you will see the blue box "Create an Account." So click on this buttons to start using your account. And on the next page, there is a simple form where you need to enter some information. So your first and last name, a valid username, and in case the one you type is not available, some suggestions will appear. You can choose your preferred password and confirmation. Okay, so just click next to confirm this data. So that's really straightforward. So the next step actually consists in entering your cell phone number for security reasons. So you want to really go through the 2FA or the MFA protocol. So multi-factor authentication and two-factor authentication. So you're going to receive a verification code by SMS for confirmation. Then you need to enter some additional information and secure your account. So you need to have a recovery email, your birthday, and also your gender. Okay. Then on the following screen, you can agree to add your phone number to your account so you can use it across Google services such as receiving video calls and messages. You can also skip this part if you're not willing to accept that. So you do have the flexibility here. What I want to say here is that whether you accept it or not depends on how you're going to use Gmail, but how you're going to use also other Google or G Suite sort of options. So the next step is to read and agree with Gmail's privacy and terms. So after agreeing with these terms, your account will be officially created. So how do you set up your Gmail account? Let's have a conversation with that. So a conversation about that. So after creating your account, you need to configure it. And again, it's not about just it's not nothing complicated really. But you need to configure it so you can start using it to send and receive emails. Okay. And the thing is, the configuration of your Gmail account will depend on how you want to use it. If you want to use it professionally, let's say you are a freelancer and you want to use it for actually for having you want to use it to have conversations with clients, or you just want to use it for personal purposes. So the use of your Gmail account will really will sort of lay a foundation of how you configure it, whether you want to do B2B, C2C, or B2C. So just you want to click on next on the welcome pop up, okay? Then choose a view, default, comfortable, or compact. So you will need to do some additional steps since your account is just 10% configured, okay? You want to go to a 90% at least. Choosing a theme, so click on this button and choose a theme if you want to personalize your Gmail account layout. Let's say you have a preferred color in mind. Think about theme personalization. So basically, you want to learn how to use Gmail. Click on it to open the help pop-up and get rid of your doubts about how Gmail works. Get Gmail for mobile. You can download the official Gmail mobile app by clicking on this option. You also have another feature, another section. You can import contacts and mail. So if you are, let's say, if you are migrating from another Gmail account, you can import the emails you have on this account. And the cool thing is to really add an extra layer of flexibility. You are able to import the contacts you had on this previous account. And you can also, and this is pretty good in Gmail, you can change the profile image. It's always good to have a profile picture so you can be identified easily by your recipients. Okay. So after completing all those steps, your account will be a 100% set up and you are ready to start using it according to your purposes. So that's really fantastic. So let me really give you, when we talk about having a Gmail guide, I cannot really let you continue without giving you a few tips and tricks, especially when it comes to securing your account. Okay. Now that you have your account set up and you are also familiar with the basics of Gmail, you want to really level up and start actually learning more advanced tips. Okay. First of all, you are able to undo a sent email. So if you send an email by mistake or with spelling errors, or even hit the send button by accident, it is possible to undo this action. Then right after you click the send button, you have 30 seconds to avoid the message getting to the recipients. So 30 seconds, I want to remember that, 30 seconds. A small pop-up will appear on the bottom left of the screen. Just click undo and the email will not be sent. It will appear again on the composed email window so you can make the proper alterations before sending the email again. So 30 seconds, that's the time you have. You also have Smart Compose. So Gmail has a Smart Compose feature developed to help save you time while writing an email. So it predicts what you are going to write before you do it, working as an autocomplete tool. So if you need to write your emails faster, this is actually a great feature. And the Smart Compose is powered by machine learning. Okay, and so the more you write, the better. And this also means that it is personalized suggestions. That's kind of cool because you are able to adjust those personalizations, if you will, to the way you usually write to maintain your writing style. So that's kind of cool. You have an element of AI that gets involved here. And so when the prediction matches what you want to complete, just press the right arrow button. And this feature can surprise you with its precision. But in case it's not what you want to complete, it's easy to simply ignore the suggestions. Okay. So to turn the Smart Compose on and off, follow these steps here. In the top right of Gmail, click on the gear icon, which represents the settings menu, and choose the option settings. On the general tab, scroll down to Smart Compose, select writing suggestions on or writing suggestions off, so you are able to get things done faster. Right above the option to turn on and off this feature, you can also choose if you want to have a personalized writing style. You also have Gmail's offline access. Okay, sometimes you may struggle with an internet connection if you are working on important tasks, right? And so Gmail offers a feature that allows you to still use Gmail with limited or no connection. And to set the feature, click on the gear symbol on the upper right corner of the page and choose the option settings. Then go to the tab offline and mark the box enable offline mail, and new configurations will appear, and you will be able to choose if you want to store emails from the last 7, 30, or 90 days. So that's kind of cool. You also have templates. So if you send a lot of emails with let's say repetitive answers, Gmail templates will help you to improve your productivity. What happens here is that instead of typing the same things over and over and over and over and over, you can set up some pre-written emails. So to set these templates, follow the following steps. Click on the gear icon, then choose settings. Click the tab advanced, mark the box enable on the templates section, then hit save changes. After that, you want to click compose on the upper left corner of the screen and start typing the message you want to save as a template. Click the three dots icon located at the bottom of the compose pop-up, and you can choose the option templates. Then click on save draft as templates, save as new templates, okay, and give a name to your templates. So that's really fantastic. So after creating a new template, you can use it either for replies or for composing new emails. Just remember to follow a few steps, okay? Click the three dots icon on the right bottom of the compose window. With the mouse over templates, click on the templates you want to use, and your templates will be pasted on the composition box, and you can make the required adjustments before sending it. So that's kind of cool because it gives you more flexibility. It gives you more autonomy and more scalability. So that's a pretty good advanced Gmail tip. Let me give you a few Gmail add-ons to really a few tips on Gmail add-ons to actually strengthen your Gmail usage. Okay, each person or team has its processes while working inside an inbox, right? That's the main reason why Google allows you to personalize the experience inside Gmail using add-ons. Okay, so to see the available ones on the vertical bar on the right side of the screen, click on Get Add-ons, represented by the plus symbol. So a G Suite Marketplace pop-up will open with a search bar and the featured add-ons that work with Gmail. So that's kind of cool. And so you want to choose those that will facilitate your life dealing with emails and that will make sense with the type of business you have. I mean, if you use Gmail for business, or that's what I said when I started the conversation. I said it really depends on what you're using Gmail for. If you're using Gmail for, let's say, a business purpose or a personal purpose like B2C or B2B, it really depends. You also have, so in terms of add-ons, you have one that's called a Mail Track, and this is kind of cool. But this is really cool, especially if you want to have a timestamp on your mail. Okay, so with this add-on, you can know when the emails you sent are opened. This is a great feature to track the performance of your emails and also to know the next steps you should take with the clients, for example. And some of its features include real-time notifications, full tracking history. Okay, you also have reminders, you have link tracking, and you have daily email reports. So that's really fantastic. But the cool thing about this Mail Track add-on, for instance, is that it was developed primarily for sales, account managers, business development, and people who deal directly with clients. Okay, and so also for teams, coordinators, and internal communications. So if you want to use this, let's say a mail track in a B2C, I mean in a C2C environment, it may not really work. People will feel like tracked, quote unquote, tracked or spied on if you send it to your friends or family members. Okay, but if you send it to clients, if you send it in an enterprise context, things could be a little different. Another add-on I want you to really think about is actually GMass. So GMass for mail merge, okay? And so if your company needs to send mass email marketing, this is an add-on you should have it installed. It also offers a mail merge system for Gmail, and you can send email marketing campaigns to thousands of email addresses. You have mail merge also with data from Google Sheets, okay? What about let me give you a few useful keyboard shortcuts. So, keyboard shortcuts are ideal to facilitate your daily activities on the internet. It wouldn't be different when it comes to docs. Spending more time writing than searching for tools enhances your productivity. That's why I actually separated some shortcuts that will be useful to you. So I'm showing you on the screen here, but first you need to enable them by clicking the gear symbol and go into settings. On the tab general, look for keyboard shortcuts and mark keyboard shortcuts on. So I'm showing you on the screen here some useful keyboard shortcuts to think about, from archiving, marking as spam, delete, reply, whatever. So I'm showing you on the screen here what you need to really think about, okay, in terms of let's say shortcuts, okay. Moreover, it's actually possible to create your own custom keyboard shortcuts too. So to customize them, go to the tab Advanced inside Gmail settings and enable custom keyboard shortcuts. So all new tab keyboard shortcuts will appear on Gmail settings. So click on it to start customizing them. So that's really good because again, this helps with more flexibility, with more scalability, especially if you use Gmail a lot. If you use Gmail for work purposes, for personal purposes, for project purposes, for social purposes, whatever you use Gmail for. So if you want to really sort of beef up your productivity and you want to add an extra layer of efficiency to your work and how you compose emails, how you deal with emails, how you manage emails, then having those add-ons can really help you out. And Mail Merge, as a matter of fact, can help you in the long run because then you have a better way to optimize your time when it comes to mail tracking, when it comes to mail sending, and most importantly, how it comes to mail management. So in conclusion to this conversation, I give you a Gmail guide. So I explain to you what Gmail really is, how to use it, how to create a Gmail account, how to set up your Gmail account, and I also give you a few Gmail tips and tricks. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.